Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're diving deep into the world of American performance with a car that's been sparking curiosity and stirring excitement ever since rumors of its development started to circulate. The 2026 Corvette CX-R is not just another iteration in the Corvette lineage. It's a bold redefinition of what the nameplate stands for. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to take you through everything that makes this car so captivating. From its striking exterior design to the sophisticated engineering under the hood. And of course, we'll get into the performance numbers and the pricing that has enthusiasts talking. Buckle up, because the CX-R is one of those cars that demands attention. First impressions start with the body, and the CX-R is unmistakably Corvette, while also looking like it came straight from the future. Chevrolet's design team clearly wanted to push the mid-engine architecture into even more aggressive territory. The proportions are low and wide, but what really grabs you is how fluid and aerodynamic the shape has become. The nose is sharper, with a revised front fascia that uses active aero elements to manage airflow. Slim LED headlights stretch back into the fenders, giving it a predatory look when you see it approaching in your rearview mirror. Along the sides, deep sculpted channels direct air toward the rear intakes, not only cooling the powertrain but also creating a muscular, almost exotic profile. At the rear, a completely new diffuser integrates seamlessly with a twin-element active spoiler that adjusts on the fly, balancing downforce and drag depending on driving conditions. Carbon fiber accents are everywhere, from the roof to the mirror caps and the side skirts, reducing weight and reinforcing the car's track-ready character. The paint options for 2026 highlight the car's dramatic curves with a mix of classic Corvette colors and some daring new finishes. There's an iridescent graphite that seems to change tone under different lighting, and a deep crimson metallic that almost glows at sunset. Chevy has even introduced a matte titanium option that emphasizes the sharp lines and vents. Details like the forged 20-inch front and 21-inch rear wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires aren't just for show. They speak to the serious grip and handling the CX-R is engineered to deliver. Open the lightweight door, and the cabin reveals how far the Corvette brand has come. This is a driver-centric cockpit with technology and luxury working hand in hand. You settle into deeply bolstered seats that use a mix of premium leather and Alcantara, with contrast stitching that matches the exterior color if you choose. The steering wheel retains the squared-off shape introduced with the C8, but now features capacitive touch controls that feel precise and intuitive. Ahead of you, a fully digital 14-inch instrument cluster can be customized to show performance telemetry, G-force readings, or a minimalist speed-only view for spirited night drives. The center console is slightly canted toward the driver and houses a new 12-inch infotainment screen running Chevrolet's latest interface with wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, as well as an integrated performance app that logs lap times and even provides suggested suspension settings for different tracks. Ambient lighting runs along the door panels and dash, and a 12-speaker Bose Performance Series audio system provides concert-like clarity when you're not listening to the sound of the engine. Speaking of the engine, the heartbeat of the 2026 Corvette CX-R is where things get truly exciting. Under the rear glass sits a newly developed 5.5-liter twin-turbocharged V8 that builds upon the naturally aspirated LT6 found in the Z06, but adds forced induction for staggering power. Output is rated at a jaw-dropping 760 horsepower and 720 pound-feet of torque. This engine is paired with an upgraded 8-speed dual-clutch transmission that delivers lightning-fast shifts, capable of snapping through gears in under 100 milliseconds. Chevrolet has also included an advanced launch control system that manages traction perfectly, allowing the CX-R to rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a claimed 2.5 seconds. The quarter mile? Expected to arrive in the mid-tens at well over 130 miles per hour. But sheer power is only half the story. The CX-R features a revised version of the Corvette's magnetic ride control suspension, now with predictive dampers that read the road surface hundreds of times per second and adjust in real time. This means the car can remain composed and comfortable on a highway cruise, yet instantly tighten up for aggressive cornering on a back road or racetrack. Rear-wheel steering makes the big Corvette surprisingly agile in tight corners and helps stabilize the car during high-speed maneuvers. Carbon ceramic brakes come standard, clamping down with immense stopping power, while resisting fade during repeated hard use. Chevrolet engineers have fine-tuned the electronic, limited slip differential and traction management systems so the driver can choose different modes ranging from relaxed grand touring to all-out track attack. Performance numbers aside, what makes the CX-R special is how it blends everyday usability with supercar thrills. Visibility is good for a mid-engine design, and the front trunk plus a modest rear cargo area mean you can actually take it on a weekend getaway without compromising too much. Fuel economy isn't the primary goal here, but thanks to cylinder deactivation and a new lightweight hybrid assist system that helps at low speeds, the car manages surprisingly reasonable numbers when driven calmly. Driving the CX-R is an experience that borders on addictive. In normal mode, it's refined and composed, the exhaust subdued enough for a relaxed commute. Switch into sport or track mode and everything sharpens. The exhaust valves open to unleash a guttural roar. The suspension stiffens and the steering weights up with precision. Acceleration pins you to the seat with relentless force, and the dual-clutch gearbox cracks off shifts with an audible snap. The car feels planted through corners, the combination of wide tires, advanced aerodynamics, and active suspension keeping it glued to the tarmac. The steering is communicative, letting you know exactly how much grip you have, while the brakes inspire confidence lap after lap. Chevrolet has clearly aimed the CX-R at enthusiasts who might otherwise consider European exotics. It delivers the performance of cars costing twice as much, while maintaining the Corvette tradition of relative value. Pricing starts at around $145,000, which places it above the Z06 but still well below competitors like the McLaren Artura or Ferrari 296 GTB. Fully loaded with carbon fiber aero packages, track performance options, and bespoke interior trims, a top-spec CX-R can climb closer to $180,000, but even at that level it remains a bargain compared to similar mid-engine supercars. Chevy also offers a range of customization options through their build program, allowing buyers to choose unique paint, interior stitching, wheel designs, and even personalized plaque engraving for that one-of-a-kind feel. Another highlight is the suite of technology aimed at making ownership easy and secure. The car supports over-the-air updates, so the software for the suspension, engine management, and infotainment can all receive enhancements without a trip to the dealership. A new semi-autonomous highway driving feature called Super Cruise Plus is available, giving the driver hands-free capability on thousands of miles of mapped roads, which is a surprising but welcome addition for a car of this caliber. Living with the 2026 Corvette CX-R day-to-day means you get a car that can be docile when needed, yet transforms into a fire-breathing track machine at the flick of a switch. Maintenance intervals are longer than before thanks to improved engine materials and better thermal management. And Chevrolet is backing the car with a comprehensive warranty.